Hi there, welcome back. I'm David Hunt, owner of GameMasters Guild, and if you've ever played Magic the Gathering, you know to expect the unexpected. However, all the different colors have their different strengths and weaknesses. Although you could look back into some of the older cards and throw your opponent a curveball. And by that I'm saying, let's go mono black land destruction, anyone? Yeah, let's do that. So stick around and let's take a look at 10 mono black land destruction cards you might not know about in Magic the Gathering. Let's check them out.
The first card on our list today is Choking Sands. It costs 2 black and a colorless for a total of 3 to cast, and it comes from Mirage. Now you have to target a non-swamp land, however it destroys that land, and if that land happens to be a non-basic land, Choking Sands also deals 2 damage to that land's controller. Pretty nice. Not only do you get to destroy a land like Stone Rain and still cost the same, but you also get to do additional damage. Rain of Tears is next, and it's from Tempest. Just like Stone Rain, it costs 3, 2 black and a colorless, instead of 1 red and 2 colorless, and it destroys target land, and it's a sorcery. Again, considering this isn't black specialty, still definitely affordable, definitely something to slip into your black deck. Icequake is from Ice Age, and it also costs 2 black and 1 colorless, and you can destroy target land. Now, also, if that land is a snow-covered land, it deals 1 damage to that land's controller. Not quite as useful as, say, Choking Sands, but however, pretty strong card nonetheless. Here we have Rancid Earth from Torment, and again, it only costs 2 black and a colorless to destroy target land. And this one has Threshold. Instead, destroy that land and Rancid Earth deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. So it's kind of got like a minor pestilence ability. Pretty nice. And considering this is all black land destruction, I'm surprised all of these cost only 3 instead of 4, because this is really red specialty. So it's pretty good, and I definitely think you should look into it. From Urza's Saga, we have Befoul, and this one actually does cost 4. It costs 2 black and 2 colorless, and you can destroy a target land, but also, bonus, you can also choose to destroy a non-black creature, and a creature destroyed this way cannot be regenerated this turn. And I love cards like this because now instead of being straight land destruction or straight creature kill, you've got options. If one's not working, you can utilize it for something else. I love this multi-purpose kind of card. Coming up next, we have Spreading Rot. Now this is kind of on the pricey side. It costs 1 black and 4 colorless to destroy a target land. However, its controller does lose 2 life. Now I'm not sure if the extra mana cost warrants the ability to take 2 life from your opponent, but it might be worth it. And if you're looking for an extra land destruction card, it couldn't hurt to put this in. Here we have a much older card called Blight. It only costs 2 black mana, but this time it's not a sorcery, it's an enchant land. And if enchanted land becomes tapped, destroy it at end of turn. So if you put this on an opponent's land, they're still going to get a chance to tap it for mana or maybe use any special abilities, but after that, it's gone. Now the upshot, if someone enchants your land with something that you don't want, well, you could cast Blight on yourself to get rid of that enchantment and get it off that land. Now we're going way back, and we're getting up there in price. This is an unlimited Sinkhole. This is even before 3rd edition, or revised as some people know it. Costs 2 black, and it's a sorcery, and destroys any one land. Really great if you get your hands on this. Also an expensive, very expensive card. Look for a reprint maybe in the future. Who knows? It'd definitely be when you get your hands on. And a nice one for the collection. Okay, now we're going to change it up a little bit. And now we're going to look at Helldozer, which is actually a creature. It costs 3 black and 3 colorless. Pretty expensive to get out. He's a 6/5, so he's pretty beefy. He's bolt proof. But for 3 black mana and you tap him, you get to destroy target land. And if that land is non-basic, you get to untap Helldozer, which means you get to do it again. Kind of expensive to get out, but if you can get some ramp going and get him out and use him, he could be potentially very, very dangerous. Okay, and now it's time for a blast from the past with Demonic Hordes. This particular one is from Revised. Just like Helldozer, it costs 3 black and 3 colorless mana, and tap, destroy 1 land. Now, the catch with this is you have to pay 3 during your upkeep or the Hordes become tapped and you lose a land of opponent's choice. So this could really come back and bite you, and when Revised was the set to buy and I was buying them, I would typically make this mistake and have only 3 land, and I'd get them out using Dark Ritual or a couple Dark Rituals, and frequently my opponent would find a way to make sure that my Demonic Hordes got tapped. And needless to say, I lost several lands in several games because of my own Demonic Hordes. Normally that's it, but this time I'm going to throw you guys 3 bonus cards. The first one is Contaminated Ground. It's from Gatecrash, costs a black and a colorless for a total of 2, and it's an enchant land. An enchanted land becomes a swamp, which means if it's a dual land, it's not anymore. This is a great way to sabotage someone's land base without necessarily destroying their lands. In addition, if that player still wants to use the land for mana, whenever he taps it, loses 2 life anyways. So right here, this is a nice win-win on your part. My second bonus card I'm going to give you is another old card, and I think it's been reprinted once or twice, and that's Evil Presence. For 1 black, it's enchant land, and you can turn a target land into a basic swamp, thereby sabotaging someone's dual land, or perhaps a land maybe that has a cool ability that's aiding them. And the final bonus card I'm going to give you is Cursed Land. For 2 black and 2 colorless, it's an enchant land, and Cursed Land does 1 damage to target land's controller during his or her upkeep.
Hey, you got a little bonus. You got a few more than 10 land destruction cards for mono black. Always nice when you get a little bit extra when you don't expect it. Hey again, I'm David Hunt, owner of GameMasters Guild. Thank you very much for stopping by and checking out my Magic the Gathering video. And while you're at it, why don't you click some of these other videos and playlists and see what else I've got to offer. And if you just want to check out the Magic list, click on that, see the other ones I have. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell for those notifications. And I'm David Hunt telling you to stay safe, play great games, and I'll see you real soon.